Hello YouTube, this is Alexander again. Today is kind of thinkering day because I wanted to connect those kind of battery which are destined for photographic and miscellaneous sound system, etc. I wanted to connect those kind of battery on this tablet. This tablet is with a program which is able to communicate with your computer's core, okay? And this one is a tablet with the log, and it has hold batteries, so you cannot count 100% on these batteries because they are old and sometimes they become very flimsy when you need to troubleshooting for a long time. So I had the idea to connect those kind of battery on it with this kind of support, and this support is 3D printed with those kind of gold plated connection. And as you can see, this battery is about 8 volts, and this is for sound system, portable sound system recorder, okay? And I had the idea to connect this battery on this computer on the back. But this computer, despite having 2 batteries on it, it absolutely doesn't work with 2 batteries, but 1 battery. Actually, those batteries are in parallel, so you cannot connect it directly 8 volts on this computer. If you do that, you can destroy your computer. So you have to decrease the voltage with buck converter like this one. And the idea is to connect the output directly to the batteries on this computer, and connected this one, at least only the support, with this module hidden somewhere, and you can feed your computer as long as you need it to check your computer's core. So the idea was to give actually 8 volts to this buck converter, which is very little. And I was just wondering about the heating coming from this module. So this bulb is for emergency bulb when you have some issue on your house. You have a block always lighting to show you the exit. This is an emergency box actually. Those bulb comes from those kind of box. And this, I was wondering about the efficiency of this little module, which is easy to have on AliExpress. And of course, I wanted to know exactly about the heating coming from this board. Actually, there is 8 volt coming from the power supply getting in, and you have 4 volt, which is exactly what you need to feed the battery on your computer. So if I make this video because at first glance you can think that this IC will be the first one who's able to exchange heat, but actually it's not. If you take a look on the thermal camera, you can see the inductance is absolutely cold, and you can see the diode. Actually, this is the diode which is very hot and make this little module very hot. So what to expect about that? If you want to stabilize this device, maybe you need a more powerful Schottky diode here. This Schottky diode is maybe for working with this inductance, but I'm not absolutely sure. Maybe it's for another purpose, but for buck converter, I think you need Schottky diode. So if you want to use a kind of module like that, if you want to have more confiance on your device, you need to change this little diode, excepting if you don't need a full charge on the output. The burden of this little device is not for many hours and for 8 amps, but if you want to variabilize this kind of module, you have to know that the heating, the biggest heat coming from the component is actually the diode, and you can feel it with your finger. Actually, here you see the bulb, and here you can see the diode, exactly the diode, which is about, oh, sorry, the diode is about 13, okay, and the IC is about, okay, 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 something is very hot here, and you can see it's the diode actually. Okay, so but the PCB stay at a good temperature. So if you want to need this kind of mod, you know that this little module for few amp, between 1 and 2 amp output coming with the 8-volt power supply is very nice for your project. Okay, this is a very quick video today about this little modification for this computer. So it was Alexander again. Hope you like this video, until you see you soon.